Hi, welcome to SPR Sports Picks. My name is Peter Loshak. It's week 7 in the NFL. Today is Tuesday, October 17th, and we are talking with Big Al McMordie from BigAl.com, handicapping 2 NFL games that go this Sunday. The first one we're going to take a look at is Seattle against the Giants. Seattle on the road at the Giants. Seattle is off of a bye, and of course the Giants are off of a somewhat surprising, or at least surprising to some, outright win as a double-digit underdog in Denver. They did get outgained in that game, but clearly the Giants, who are pretty banged up, have a lot of issues in general on both sides of the ball, came somewhat out of nowhere and got the outright win. Now their next assignment is at home against Seattle. Line's gotten bet down a bit. The last time I checked, it was 6. Now as we sit here, it's 5 or 5.5, and I think I might be happy about that move because I'm leaning towards taking Seattle here, although I don't like giving that many points with a team that's not, necessarily blowing anyone away at the moment. Seattle is, getting outgained by teams they shouldn't be getting outgained by, not necessarily a dominant team. I feel like it's a good spot for Seattle. It's now down to 5 in some places. What do you think, Al? Seattle maybe a good bet at -5?
Yeah, no, I tend to agree with you. I think what's interesting about these two teams is they're basically mirror opposites of each other. Seattle is scoring 22 points per game. The Giants give up exactly 22 points per game. Meanwhile, Seattle gives up 17.4 points per game, while New York is scoring itself 17.5 points per game. So they're like virtual mirror opposites, which I find kind of interesting. I kind of agree with you. I look for Seattle to blow out New York. The Giants are due, in my mind, for a huge letdown after their big win at Denver as a 2-touchdown underdog. And unfortunately for New York, NFL teams off outright wins as dogs of more than 10 points. They've cashed just 6 of 35 times going back to 1980 if they were not favored by 3 points in their next game and their opponent was off a straight up and against a spread win. So I think that really points towards Seattle here. The other thing, as you mentioned, Seattle had last week off. They're going to be very well rested for this game. And the Seahawks are also off back-to-back wins and covers. And rested teams are 40 and 22 ATS as home favorites, as road favorites if they're off back-to-back wins and cover the spread by at least 5 points in each of those 2 previous games. So I think Seattle is in a good situation here, and I think Seattle's going to blow out New York.
I agree with you. That's the way I was leaning, and I'm going to add this one onto my own personal record in my videos as well. It's a 5 or 5.5 now, down from 6. -5, -109 is the current line at Bookmaker and BetDSI. Al McMordie recommends going and taking Seattle at -5, and I'm agreeing with that as well. Adding it onto my official record. Great breakdown, Al McMordie. Tell us about your website, BigAl.com. Last week you had one of your favorite plays in the NFL in a long time on Pittsburgh, and it cashed. Why'd you like that play so much?
Well, a number of reasons, and we touched upon it in our college video. Pittsburgh was pretty cold against the spread. Kansas City was, 5-0 ATS. So you had a lot of value on Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh was coming off that huge game where they lost 30-9 to Jacksonville as a 7.5 point favorite. So they failed to cover the spread in that game by 28.5 points. So you had a lot of confluence of events there that people just, the market just didn't understand that, Pittsburgh was a lot better than what they showed the previous week, and Kansas City wasn't as good as what they showed over their previous 5 games. And so it was a perfect situation to step in and take Pittsburgh getting above a field goal. And the line opened 4.5. It came down to 3.5, but the value was all on the Pittsburgh side. And then, of course, the Steelers have always dominated Kansas City, so that didn't hurt either.
Nice. Awesome. You feeling as good about this week as you were about last week?
Well, to be honest, I haven't really gotten into this week yet. It's only Tuesday as we record this, so I've got a lot of work to do. We have opening night NBA right now. I've been knee-deep in that. I've been knee-deep in baseball and hockey, so I'm going to get to the football later on today and tomorrow and should have my cards settled by Wednesday evening. If folks want to go to BigAl.com, we're coming off a terrific week, as Peter mentioned, 5-1 in the NFL, including our best play in 2 years. That was on the Steelers against Kansas City, our 5-star NFL game of the month. We also cashed Monday night with the Tennessee Titans, and we're going to have hopefully another big week this week. Just go to BigAl.com and click on Picks for Sale. And then we have complimentary selections every day. If you just want to test us out for free, we have not 1, but 4 free plays every single day. 2 from myself, 1 from Larry Ness, 1 from Scott Spreitzer. Just go to BigAl.com and click on Free Picks.
Okay, Al, thanks.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.